Good morning, students. Now, in our last class, we have started the chapter nouns, and in that, we did the kinds of nouns, and we also did the singular and plural nouns. Now, our next topic in this chapter is countable and uncountable nouns. Now, beta, what are countable nouns? Countable nouns are those nouns which can be counted. Fine. Like we can count the number of elephants, we can count the number of teachers, rivers, schools, shops. So all these are countable nouns. And what are uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are those nouns which cannot be counted. Like salt. We cannot count salt, na? Steel also we cannot count. Butter also can't be counted. So these are uncountable nouns. Now you have to remember that countable nouns have plural forms because we can count them. If I say one elephant, then what will be its plural? Its plural will be elephants. That is more than one elephant. But uncountable nouns don't have the plural forms. Like salt cannot be written as salts in its plural form. It will remain salt only. So uncountable nouns have no plural forms, but countable nouns have plural forms. In the same way, this is the reason that we do not use a or an or one or two etc. before uncountable nouns because they cannot be counted. We write a or an before one thing, na? But if uncountable nouns are those nouns which cannot be counted, so we can't write a or an before them, or we cannot write one salt or two salt. Fine. So this thing you have to keep in mind. Now come to this exercise. And one more thing that you have to remember is proper nouns, that is the names of particular or specific persons, places, animals or things are neither countable nor uncountable. Means proper nouns are not countable, and not even they are uncountable. They are only one of their kind because they are specific persons. Like if we talk about Taj Mahal, there is only one Taj Mahal. We cannot write its plural, or we cannot write it as its singular form. So proper nouns are neither countable nor uncountable because they are only one of their kind, because they are unique. Clear? Now come to exercise G. In exercise G, you have to pick out countable and uncountable nouns from the following. There are some sentences given to you. In these sentences, you have to pick out countable nouns and uncountable nouns. If in a sentence both the countable and uncountable nouns are there, then you will write down countable here and uncountable here. And if in a sentence only countable noun is there, uncountable is not there, then just put a dash in uncountable column and write down the countable noun in countable nouns column. Now come to exercise H. In exercise H, you have to pick out countable, uncountable and proper nouns from the nouns given in the box, and you have to write down them in the space provided. But see, in the book, space is only given for countable and uncountable nouns. So what you have to do is just write down the countable nouns here and write down the uncountable nouns here, and for proper nouns just write down P above the proper noun. Like this is Ganges, this is river Ganga, so it is a proper noun, so we will write down P here. Same way here, see Mrs. Rao, it is also a proper noun, so we will write down P here. Fine. So write down countable here, uncountable here and proper noun here only. Now I hope this topic is clear to you, that is the countable and uncountable nouns. Now our next topic in this chapter is gender. Now students, this also you have already studied in your previous classes, that there are 4 genders, or if not 4, you must have studied about 2 genders, that is masculine gender and feminine gender. But actually there are 4 genders, that is masculine, that is male gender. Fine. That the persons or animals belonging to males will come under masculine gender. Feminine gender is the female group. Common gender is which is common to both males and females, like a teacher. A teacher can be a male one also, a teacher can be a female also. So it will come under common gender. And neuter gender is that the nouns which are neither masculine and nor feminine. Like if we talk about the things, fine. So the things will come under neuter gender. Now we'll study one by one. First is masculine gender. Nouns that refer to males belong to masculine gender. Means all the males will come under masculine gender, like man, king, lion, actor, poet, or any name like name of a person like Arif. They will come under masculine gender. Now the nouns which refer to female group will come under feminine gender, that is woman, girl, queen, princess, lioness, etc. Now come to the common gender. Nouns that refer to both males and females, means which are common to both males and females. Like I have already given you an example of teacher. Fine. And we'll take another example of a friend. Your friend may be a boy or she may be a girl. So it will come under common gender. Now come to the fourth type of gender, that is neuter gender, in which we refer to neither to males nor to females. Like pencil. Pencil you can't tell that is whether it is male or female. So it will come under neuter gender. Now the next topic is formation of feminine gender. Means you have been given masculine gender and you have to convert them into feminine gender. So there are certain rules regarding it. First is by using an entirely different word. Like boy, the feminine gender is girl. For husband, the feminine gender is wife. For brother, it is sister. Means totally a different word is there for the particular noun in order to make it feminine gender. Now, some masculine nouns can be converted into feminine by adding ESS at the end. Like author will become authoress if we write down its female gender. Host will become hostess. Poet will become poetess. Lion will become lioness if we write down their feminine gender. Now, if we add ESS but after dropping the final vowel of a masculine noun, means like tiger. Take an example, tiger. In this, final vowel is E. Fine. Because R is a consonant. The final vowel is E. Now, in such cases, we remove this E and we add ESS at the end. Like tiger is tigress. Students usually misspelled this word. They write it down as TIGERSS. That is totally the wrong spelling. Beta, the correct spelling is TIGRESS. Same way actor. Here R is consonant, O is the final vowel. So we will remove this O and we'll add ESS at the end. So that it will become actress. Waiter, waitress. Clear? Now come to the next. Next is what? By adding ESS to a masculine noun in an irregular way. Means it is not necessary how we are adding ESS. Like emperor. Here emperor will become empress. EMPRESS. Master will become mistress. There is not a regular way of adding ESS like in the above things. Here we add in an irregular way. Emperor will become empress. Master will become mistress. Governor will become governess. Fine. Duke will become duchess. Now, one more thing, that by changing a word before or after a masculine noun, means there are some words in which we can change a word before or after a masculine noun, like land, lord. Here lord is the masculine noun, no? So we'll convert it as land, lady. Step father, what will be it become? Step mother. Grandfather, grandmother. Man servant will become maid servant. In this way you can convert the masculine gender into feminine gender. Now come to the next exercise. In this exercise we have to indicate the gender, whether it is masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender or neuter gender. Means all these nouns are given to you and you have to classify them as 4 genders: masculine, feminine, common and neuter. Now come to the J exercise. Change the gender of the following nouns. In this case there are some nouns are given to you. They are mixed up. They can be the masculine gender, they can be the feminine gender, but you have to convert them into the opposite gender. If masculine is given to you, you have to convert it into feminine, and if feminine is given to you, you have to convert it into a masculine. So this was your chapter. Try out these exercises on your own, and in our next lecture I will give you the key for these exercises. Thank you all. Have a good day.